Hello and welcome. It's the end of October. This video might go out in November, but this is the end of October. Why is that important, you ask yourself? Well, I started putting videos on YouTube 3 years ago, starting from October. So I judge my allotment year October to October. So let's have a review of the year. Maybe we could have a word with previous month's devs and they can fill us in what happened, how things went, and their hopes and dreams for the allotment year. So let's start with last year's November Dave. November Dave, are you there? Hello, next October Dave. This is last November Dave. November, right, mostly clearing the beds. We took the last of the turnip, beetroot, the apples came off, the squash. It's still ripening, the butternut squash in the shed's last greenhouse. So beds are mostly cleared now. It's a little bit more green than normal because I've got the chard and spinach, and I've got some broad beans that I started putting in October right through to the start of November. I've got my onions in now. I cut back the peppers and chilies behind me so they'll overwinter. I've got my garlic started soaking in water, and now they're in sauce. I hope that works out. July, August, Dave, let me know how that garlic worked out. Weather, a bit damp, cold and miserable. We've had a few sunny days and we had some snow at the end of November. So all good. That was November. Back to you, Dave, in the present. Well, that was a good start. Let's go to December last year, Dave. Hello from December, Dave. How's it going over there in October? Stick to the script, Dave. Questions later. You're going to make this really hard for me editing. Just what happened and the weather. Right, weather has been quite mild for December. Mostly pottering with time-lapse cameras in December. And I did get my carrot harvest that I was very surprised at the end of December. Too late for Christmas Day because I didn't trust myself, but those worked out alright. Yeah, quiet time of the year is December. Onions are starting to poke through. Still got my leeks there. Broad beans are coming on okay. Yeah, all is quiet. A little bit nippy sometimes. Ready. Right, back to you, October Dave. Well, that was a bit disorganised, wasn't it? Let's see if January Dave has got his act together. Hello, it's January Dave reporting. Garlic, that is coming on. I'm gonna plant that out soon. It's a bit windy today, as you can probably hear. What else has been going on in January? I sowed my peppers and chili seeds. They've germinated all quite well, so that's good news. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm sure some of you future month guys will tell me how that's going. What else have you done? I've been tidying up. I've cut back the raspberries and the brambles, cleared all the fruit zone, and I cleared the back area here, coming up with some ideas for a structure which February Dave will be taking on. So hopefully I get my plans sorted and it all works out. Save you summer guys having to repair a bodged job. Weather, windy. It's not been that cold. I mean, it's been around freezing at night and things, but nothing too bad. So hope everything goes all right. Feb Dave, get that structure up. Get them garlic sorted out. Bye. Over to February 2022, Dave. Hello from February. Yeah, the weather's been pretty miserable. Storms, it's been wet, cold. What I've been up to in February, well, I cleared out the back of this area here. It's just a building site at the minute, because I'm started building my greenhouse, which is in the early stages of construction at the minute. I took the last of last year's leeks out of the ground because the ground was sodden, and I got my garlic outside into the plot, and that's doing alright. It's a pretty miserable time actually. Can anyone cheer me up? Whoa, I'm not your counsellor, get a grip. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I think that's it for February really. construction begins. Future month, Dave. Let me know how this goes, yeah? I guess January, Dave, yes, we're starting to move your designs into actual construction. We kind of, those designs, we adapt them as we go, don't we? It's just pen on paper when it comes down to it. We got to adapt and improvise, which I'm sure this will go through a lot of different changes before it's finished. Right, that's it from February. I'm done. Let's see if March, Dave, is any happier. Hello, end of March, Dave here. I'm in the greenhouse. I got it finished. Basically the whole of March was a little bit of weeding and construction of the greenhouse. Well done. January and February, Dave, those plans, although I had to amend them slightly. Nice one, we got the job done. Winter days are the best, aren't they? Winter days are the best. Oh, so look, what's the weather been like? We had some beautiful days. It's currently snowing. It's been mad, the weather, been mad. That's about it really. I mean, look, I've got a nice greenhouse. All went nicely. I hope spring and summer Daves, you appreciate the work those winter Daves put in. You can enjoy the benefits, can't you? I've got some sweet peas, some sunflowers, I've started some cabbage, some carrots down there, but I'm never normally successful with them. So yeah, that's March, Dave report. Spring has sprung. Let's talk to April, Dave. Hello, April, Dave. It has been a busy month, busy and dry month. Not much rain at all. There's been plenty of watering going on. Strimming as well. That grass is growing fast. Right, there's been so much going on. I've sowed my tomato seeds, I've potted on my chilies, I've moved everything from the shed/greenhouse into the greenhouse. I've moved my sunflower seeds, I've potted them on and moved them outside. Built a cage for my cabbages and cauliflowers. Built a hugel culture bed. Yeah, the blossom peaked on the fruit trees. It's just been busy, it's just been busy. I was looking at my notes and I didn't realise how busy it was. So I'll do a sum up at the end of April. So yeah, all is well. Sweet peas when I moved them out. I made a bit of a mistake, didn't get used to wind and stuff, but this should be alright. Yeah, everything's growing. Yeah, sowing and growing. That's my summary of April. Things are getting busy. Let's see what May Dave's up to. Hello, end of May Dave here. The weather, it's been sunny, rainy. The weeds have been loving it. Oh, there's been tons of weeds and weeding going on. The fruit trees reached maximum blossom, which is now all gone. Main crop of potatoes, I got those in, I have some of the other potatoes up. Harvested the broad beans, they was a success. I put in some parsnips, put my cabbage and cauliflower out in a cage, sowed some leeks, green beans, sweet corn direct. Yeah, everything is green and nice. Sweet peas are coming on. Yeah, everything's alright, apart from the weeds. Weather's a bit dull today, but yeah, it's been okay, thank you. Before we hand over to June Dave, just a reminder, he's just been on holiday for 2 weeks. He's got everything, this Dave. He's got the sun-bleached hair, he's got a tan. If he was any more laid back, he would be horizontal. Is it possible to be jealous of yourself? Quite possibly. Here's June Dave. Hello, June Dave here. I'll be honest, it's the start of July, Dave. I've been on holiday for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I missed the second half of June. Lord knows what happened then, but in June, so weather's been a bit patchy, alright, rainy, sunny. I planted the tomatoes out. I planted the squash out. Yeah, everything's coming on. Oh, the big garlic died. White rot. What can you do? That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. What can you do? Yeah, I'm just getting back to grips with it after 2.5 weeks off, to be honest. Yeah, I'm a bit useless, aren't I, June Dave? But yeah, everything else is alright. Don't worry about onions and stuff. They're okay. The garlic was a failure. Not my fault, not your fault either. Just happens. Yeah, everything's green, everything's good. Yeah, what a weak performance from June, Dave. I was missing half the time. All good though. Note to self on July, Dave. Put your legs away, mate. Hello, it's July, Dave. It's another hot day. It's been very dry and hot in July with a heat wave. I had to take the chilies out of the greenhouse for a week at one point and put them back in once that heat wave had gone. It rained for one day. Last day of July it rained. What's been going on with tomatoes? Cut the bottom leaves of them off, staked them up a bit. Sunflowers are really high now. Pumpkins are coming on. Sweet peas are about done now, but there's some good flowers. Peas, normal peas, good. Beans are almost ready. I've had my first early potatoes, took them up. Second earlies are about ready. Main crop's all good here. We've harvested the currants and strawberries of our first courgette. Tomatoes. Yeah, all is good. It's been a month of weeding and watering. Put some new seeds in the ground and stuff. Everything is coming along nicely, so much thanks to winter and spring Daves. I wouldn't be looking at tomatoes like this if it wasn't for you. Pumpkins and stuff. Appreciate all the hard work you put in the cold weather. I'll just take all the credit now. Put the stuff out the ground. Pluck some beetroot, I think. But the world is my oyster. Right, back to October, Dave. It's August, Dave. Hello, August, Dave here. It's been another hot month. Very dry. Apart from the last week or so in August, it started a bit of rain, and now there's a bit of an autumnal feel going on now. Autumn-wise, so what is to come shortly? I don't want to step on September Dave's toes, but apples, pears, pumpkin and sweet corn, they'll be coming along soon. What has finished now? Sunflowers, they're just about gone. I've kept them up for a bit high. I need to start thinking about collecting the seeds of those. And the peas are down. Took the sweet pea and the edible pea frames down. Picked my plums. Chilies picking has started. My beans and loads of green beans. Tomatoes, courgette and potatoes. I'm on my still digging my second early potatoes out of the ground. I've still got my main crop to come, so all good potato wise. What have I put in the ground in August or in pots? Turnips, radish, mooli, radish. So I've got some lettuce. I've sown the seeds in there for overwintering, and I've got some onion seeds direct in the ground. They're coming up. Should overwinter them in the plot, which is a first. So the onions I've grown from seed normally I sow indoors in late January. I've only done that a couple of times, so out in the plot from seed. Exciting times. Right, back to October, Dave. And now the most recent Dave of all, apart from me. It's September, Dave. Hello, it's end of September, Dave. As you can tell by the gentle breeze, autumn is definitely here. It's been increasingly windy. Very much wetter than it has been. The weeds have been coming on. A lot of time weeding in September. That's the good thing about a very dry summer. There wasn't very much weeds. The only thing I've planted is my Christmas potatoes. The rest of the time I've just been digging stuff up. My second early potatoes finally managed to get them out of the ground, but they were good. Sweet corn came down, sunflowers came down, green beans came down. I picked my apples and pears before it got too windy. Yes, I still got stuff in the ground, leeks, radish, turnips, some tomatoes still out there. I've been picking the tomatoes. There's a lot of green ones I'm going to try and ripen up. Sun, although it's sunny today, it's getting less and less sunlight hours during the day, but yeah, all good. Back to October Day, which is only a month away now. So back to present day, Dave, end of October 2022, hosting, presenting, up to date. Weather, pretty miserable really. It's sunny today, but it's been very wet. Mild, but wet. there's still plenty of stuff happening out there. I dug up my potatoes, my main crop potatoes in October, a bit later than usual, so it's mostly been potatoes. Harvested my chilies, tomato plants, I took them out. I've still got a few tomatoes still trying to ripen on windowsills and stuff. Out there, what have we got? We got leeks, parsnips, beetroot, radish. Still pretty green out there, and of course I've got the beautiful greenhouse that previous iterations of Dave built. I appreciate that. That is full at the minute. It's got overwintering chilies, it's still got some chilies on a plant, some cabbage in there, carrots, sweet peas, potatoes, all sorts going on. So that is the end of October updates. Maybe any questions from previous Daves?
No. No.
No. No.
No.
So guys, how am I doing as host, pulling all this together? I didn't like that one bit.
Ooh. It's alright, don't worry about it. I don't think so.
I'm going to regret this question. Who's got it easy? Who's got it hard? Who's the busiest? Who's the quietest? Oh, the winter Daves are the best, aren't they? You summer guys have got it easy.
Yes, I know. I'm still Spring Dave.
You don't know what it's like to be too hot though, do you? Remember, we don't like heat. You don't have to put up with the cold and wet and muddy hands, do you? It's all dry and nice and warm where you are.
Go on, son.
It's thirsty work in the summer. I've got water coming out of my ears here.
I had a lot more weeding to do than you did.
I'm just enjoying the sun. Summer days have to do a lot of watering, I'll have you know. Are you serious?
I don't care what you say. It's still hard work. Thank you, Winter Dave.
Summer days are the best, aren't they? Oh, get thanks, Winter Dave. Well, that went well. Just like my 2022 season. It's been a crazy year for weather. Very hot and dry. And even when it does get wet, it's still quite mild. So all is good here. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe. Send me a comment. I'll see you next time. Cheers.